Okay, so for the last page, so we still have to do the mat for this page. And instead of matting this solid, this is 7 3/4 square, so it slides in here. So instead of matting it solid, I have a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 mat and 2 of the 2 by 2 cut aparts. Or you can do like a 2 by 2 cut apart and a 2 by 2 photo mat. We're going to use the cut aparts because you can always put a photo right on top of the cut apart if you have one that goes and I didn't want 2 sentiments, so I got one like holly berry and 1 sentiment. Alright, so there's that photo mat. Now on to the next set of pages. So the first set's going to be green and the second set is red, obviously. So let's do a black. Slides right in there. Okay, I'm just going to put that right on top. So again, for the pocket, I have cut a 4 by 9 and we're going to score at 1/2 inch on both long sides. So I need one piece that's 3 3/4 and one piece that is a little over 4 inches. And I have these left from the cover. So, and this is 12, so I'll have, this will cover the bottom pocket here. So this is 3 3/4, I believe. Double check that measurement. It's almost 3 3/4. We're going to make it work. And then we'll cut it at 7 3/4. I have a little bit of white showing, but I don't want to lose that, so I'm just going to take a black permanent marker. Maybe. There it is. And just go along the one edge. There we go. And you can glue that down now. We could use the polka dot side if you want. Whoops. And then before we glue this down, we've got to find a mat. Yeah, I think I can make that work. We'll do 7 3/4 there. And okay, now you have your two mats here. And you just put them on your scoreboard and score right at 4 1/8. Or right above the cut apart. Okay, so there's that page, the back of that page. And we can just put these right in here. You can put them in there or you can tuck them in all the way, however you prefer. I'm going to tuck for right now because I'm going to put these two pages aside and we're going to start on the base page here. And again, base pages are 8 by 8 and 9 by 8. And the 9-inch page you score at 1/2 inch and 8 1/2. I feel like I messed that up. My 1/4 inch score tape. I want to mat this page with this cardstock, so I'm going to cut this at 7 3/4 square. I'm not going to glue it down yet. We're going to cut another piece that's 8 by 9 of black cardstock. So I have a piece that's 8 by 9, just like the base page. And we are going to score that at, again, a 1/2 inch on both sides. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to cut diagonally. This is on the folds from here to here. So you guys can see this, I will bring my paper cutter over. It's just kind of big. Okay. I'm going to cut from diagonal corner to corner. So you just line that up on whatever cut edge you have and cut. Then I'm going to take another piece and cut it 7 by 7. Remember, we're making 2 of each of these pages, so if you just want to double this, go ahead and do it now. And we're going to cut that 7 by 7 right along the diagonal. Alright, that's it for that for right now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take these 2, find my page, and these are going, take my mat off, I can't do that. These are going to get taped to the open edges of each page. And you can do it either way. You can do it like this, or you can do it like that. It does not matter. And just line up on the bottom so that it's straight. There's one. And one can overlap the other one, that's fine. The same with this one. Open it up. Line it up with the top. Go. Now these are going to be pockets, but before we put the pockets on, we need to do some matting. And the way we're going to mat this is I'm going to find some scraps here. It has to be long enough. I think that's long enough. Okay, well I have this. This is long enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut a square that is 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. Okay. And then I'm going to cut on the diagonal, just like we did before. corner to corner. Okay, now we have this guy that needs matted, and he is, remind me, 7 inches here. So we need to cut about, and sorry guys, we need to cut diagonally 1 inch off of this. But the easy way to do it, and here I'll bring my paper cutter over again. The easy way to mat on a diagonal is to take your paper and turn it to the side that you want. I want the black polka dot. Now, if you take your paper and move it up, double your mat. So if I want an 1/8 inch mat, which would be about there, I'm going to move it to a 1/4 inch. Okay? And that is where I'm going to cut my paper. So I'm lining my black paper up right on my cut line, and then that's leaving about 1 inch of this sticking out. If you don't want to cut your other part, you just move it. There we go. And before we go further, test it. Looks good. And this one we'll have to trim, I don't know if we'll have to trim that down or not. Okay, and then to make things easy, you can just use your other one as a pattern. And just line it up with your other one. Just line that right up on that board. And then remove this so you don't cut it again. Alright. There we go. That's the easy way to mat at a diagonal. Now, this piece will fit here. And I'm leaving about 1/8 of an inch because that's what we kind of gauged, right? And then we're just going to glue our pocket on 2 sides. And just line it up on the bottom. Alright, there we go. We got a pocket here and this diagonal flap, which is, I think, really neat. Now, I think I was going to do a pocket this way and then have a tuck spot there. We didn't have to do this if that's what we're going to do. But I think have I changed my mind? I think I've changed my mind, and I'm just going to do another diagonal pocket on this side. I'll have to use the back side of the paper to make this work, which is fine. Because if I make it on this side, then when we stick something in there, it's going to stick up because it's not, it's only going to be like that deep. So I don't know. I mean, we could. No, I think we'll just leave this the way it is. Okay, so we're going to flip this paper over. We're going to make another pocket on the lower half. Three sides. The sides adjacent to the right angle. Those of you with children in high school taking geometry. All right. See, these can stick up here. They can stick out of there, and that's okay because it's not going to stick out of the top. I'm going to mat the back of this with this cool plaid paper. It'll give us a nice big spot to put photo mats. I'm not taped down over here. There we go. Okay, and then this we're going to do the same original plan. So again, I'm going to cut the 7 3/4 square. We're going to cut it diagonally. And if you don't have a pocket, then that's all you have to do. There we go. There's that side. And that'll be a cute place to put a photo there. And then we have 2 pockets to address here. Let's see what we got in the way of cut parts. I have some 3x4s. There's a green 4x6. Let's see on the back of. Okay. How about him and that one here? And I don't think I'm going to make booklets out of these. We'll just mat them. So we need a 4 1/4, after I cut this, 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and a 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. That white on white is hard to see. Okay, black cardstock to mat. This one I think is 3 1/4. 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I don't think I have any big enough, any scraps big enough. So okay, 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay, and I'm going to close it up, and this guy sticking in here, we'll keep that closed. Alright, and then he can go right here. From the Desk of Santa, official note. There is that page. So there's that, and then we need to do the mat for this. And we're going to use scraps again, I think. Okay, so we got the 7 3/4 square mat, and I got a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And 2 of the 2 by 2 cut aparts again. And you can change this up and go sideways with it, but I think I'm going to make it consistent. And then, let's see, on the, this is the 3rd page, 3rd photo mat. So on the 4th photo mat, I will make it another solid one to change it up a little bit. Go. That is crooked. All right. So one more page design to go, guys. And then we'll be done. We'll fast forward through the 2nd round of pages, and then we'll do the covers. So there's that. Oh, I was putting, okay, so I wanted to put some more chipboard on here, and I want one a page at least. So I was going to put Snowman on this page, and he's here on this, and I don't want bulk to build up in the same place. So I'm going to put him here on this one. And then on this one, I want to put it, yeah, down here. So we'll use, oh, which one should we use? I'm thinking these presents on this one here, because I already have a Santa, so we'll do presents on that one. Last page, yay. The back's going to be a pocket, like always. Score at a 1/2 inch piece, and we're going to do green again. Score at a 1/2 inch on each side, not a 1/2 inch a piece. D. If I don't remember these, I'll come back and do them later. Okay. Are we doing green again? Yeah, we're doing green again. So let's do, let's go bold, I think. So I'm going to cut this at 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. And then I'm going to cut it again this way at 3 3/4. And that'll be perfect for my mats. Let's go ahead and glue this down. Whoop, hang on, gotta glue this down first. You guys were going, what are you doing? Make sure that it's the right way. Okay, now we can go down, line it up to the bottom. I love having a pile of pages. Makes me happy. Big old thick pile of pages. Okay. Okay, so onto the other page, and we'll get a cut apart to stick in there. Oh, let's just do that quick. How about Holly Jolly? And do the 3 1/4 by 8 1/4. And then score at it's going to be a bit off. It's short. And we can put him in here and he'll fold over. Okay, so that's that page. And then we do another base page. So we have one that is 9 1/2 by 8 and an 8 by 8. And then this is the 7 3/4 inch mat. Okay, now what we're going to do, in these cut aparts here, I cut apart the rest of these from that page, and they're not 2 by 2 like I've been saying, they're 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. So I cut those apart. All the rest of them that I haven't cut out of, I'm just going to score a 1/2 inch on both sides to make the page. And then you're going to cut out 9, and I used my scraps for all of them. For this page, we're going to cut out 9 at 2 5/8. That's 1/8 over the 1/2 inch by 3 inches. You want 9 of those for this page. And those are going to make our little flaps. Last page. Okay, and then we're going to mat the full page. And we'll use the green. Ooh, let's use the holly. I haven't used the holly yet. No. Let's use the holly for the mat. Hang on. Do I have... This is my last page of this. Okay, we're going to use the holly because... this is my last page of this. Okay, so 7 3/4 square again. Alright, there we go. And then we're going to set this aside. We're going to score all of our little squares here at a 1/2 inch. So it's it'll be scored at 2.5 inches because they're 3 inches long. And remember, we're making 2 of each page, so you can do this 2 times and get it out of the way. You don't have to do 9 if you don't want. You can do 6. You can just do one. You can do one 4x6. You don't have to. If you don't see the need for 2x2 photos, then you can skip this part and just do like one big mat. Okay. And then we're going to reinforce that fold so that it lays flat because we're not going to put any magnets or anything on these. Alrighty, and then I'm just going to randomly grab 9 of these 2.5 by 2.5 cut aparts and just make sure that they're the right way on the flap so that the pictures go in the right direction. This one I got some white showing, so and then when these flip up, you'll have room for a picture underneath or a picture here and then room to journal underneath. This one's got white showing. this one. And let's do, yeah, this one's fine. And remember, we're going to have a whole nother page, so these won't go to waste. Alright, and then we'll bring our page back over, make sure that your opening is to the side. And let's arrange they're going to be really tight, or we can decide to do less. What do you guys think? You can pretty much have no room left, or we can do like that. Let's do that. Let's do one of each. White, red, green, gray. Okay, there we go. So changing it up. We only need 5 of these. Let's go ahead and glue them on. And I'm just going to leave like a 1/16 of an inch between the cut apart and the border. Okay, here. Same down here. I'm going to put the white one in the middle, I think. Just because it stands out more. Because I like it. You got stuff on it somehow. Okay. And this one we'll just put right in the middle. Yeah, I think that looks better. I think the other way would have been too busy. Alright, and we're going to set this aside and get out our photo mat. And we have polka dots. Let's do, instead of doing, oh wait, we're supposed to do a solid one here. We did a solid one 1, 4, so we can do we'll just do a solid of this one. Alright guys, that's all the pages. So, oh, this is 7.5 by 7.5, not 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. I'm gonna cut right through the tape that I just put on. Okay. Put some extra tape on over here. Alright, here we go. first 4 pages are complete, and then I will do the rest of the pages with you just on fast forward. So, because you guys already know how to make them. You just can watch me decorate. So, real quick, we'll come back and do the cover. I'll come back and do the cover with you. But so far, the pages go like so. Oh, I gotta put a sticker on that last page. Why do I always forget that? Let's put the sticker. If I can find the stickers. I found the sticker packaging. I lost the stickers. What is it? Oh, here they are. Okay. Let's do this guy here. Put him right in the middle, and then I think right here where I got goo, let's put this black star. How about the yellow star? Let's look at the yellow star. There we go. Alright. So we'll see you back here in a little while.